Welcome back. What's good? This is the Furious Robinson podcast. I'm your host, Furious, your curator of conversation, wordsmith aficionado, voted most likely to have an amazing first date, back dabbling in the dark arts. It's different outside. The streets are very different right now. I've said it before. We are in a social decline. Let me know what you think. We here to speak on it, though, because I'm looking at the NBA very funny right now. I'm looking at the NBA. Come on now. The NBA is down in viewership 28%. What is going on? There's a lot of different things I can speak to. There's a lot of different things I see right now happening in the NBA. The biggest one to me is nepotism.
Bronny, my son, I only have 1 or 2 years left. My final wish is to play with you by my side in the league.
I'm doing my best, Papa. I'm transferring schools now so I can get more touches.
There's no time. I need you now.
But I'm not good enough, Papa.
You don't have to be. You're my son. Now carry the James name proud. Avenge me, Bronny. Avenge me.
Papa? Papa? Doctor, do something!
There's nothing wrong with him. He's just being dramatic like always. Poke him in the balls, he'll wake up.
Doc, I told you to stop doing that.
It is. I'm sorry to say it. I see Bronny James in the league. I see him. I'm like, what's going on in the NBA? I see all these guys. Did they really earn a spot? Did they really earn this? Was this for them? Maybe. I don't know. Because Bronny dropped 30 upon them head top. I saw the 30. It was in real time. You know, it was on some DoorDash delivery dudes in the G League. I get it. A lot of people didn't want to put respect on it. I saw the hate. The Bronny hate is going to have to stop at some point in time. We got to chill with the Bronny hate because I believe in nepotism. The GOAT, LeBron James, the chosen one, worked very hard for him to run out the red carpet or roll out the red carpet for Bronny. So we got to put some respect on Bronny's name. Now, I'm going to really get into it because this can go a couple of different ways because I don't know if you've ever heard the quote, that stoic quote. It's like there's a quote that I always think of when it comes to the NBA, to sports, and just life in general. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. So I'm looking at this like, yo, Bronny James is going through that cycle of life because we can look at it in the overall spectrum of society, but I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it in the sense of, oh, your upbringing, the way you were brought up is a direct correlation to the man you are now. Debate me in the comments, but trust me, the dude you are right now, the bro you are right now walking around, your mannerisms, how you approach the world, your value systems, that's based on how you were brought up. And when I break it down logically, this is why I champion nepotism, because I want to see more people brought into the door, because the access that Bronny has, the access to facilities, top tier nutritionists, GMs and back of house. Trust me, if you know about Rob Pelinka, come on now, who is this? Put this GM up on the screen. When you see this GM, if you could tell me who this is, I got something for you. Just shoot me a quick DM on IG or Twitter, whatever the case may be. But Bronny's connected. So the more kids I see coming in the door off the strength of their fathers, I love to see that. I'm not going to hate on that. It's a lot of y'all hating out there. It's a lot of haters. Like, I see it. Y'all boys would not be able to drop 2 points and get any assists in the NBA or the G League, but y'all hating on Bronny. And he just dropped 30. Trust me, when Bronny hit the left, pull back, yeet, get it out the bottom of the net. You got to stop it. Put some respect on Bronny's name. But the only way and how we really got here was through LeBron's legacy. Have to put some respect on LeBron James, the chosen one. Coming out of high school, went crazy, got drafted overall number 1 in 2003, and was already in the finals by 2007. Come on, bro. Then we already know, went to Miami, turned up, shout out to the Heat, won 2 chips there, went back to Cleveland, dropped another chip, went crazy 3-1, then won a chip in the bubble. Yo, LeBron's legacy, and he's already cooking. He's a scoring leader. He's dropping threes every night, so he coming for that. LeBron's legacy is solidified. He gets compared to Michael Jordan. So the fact that his son was like, yo, or whoever came up with this Hollywood Space Jam 4 type story, it does not matter. Bronny is in the league dropping buckets. LeBron is in the league dropping buckets, still doing his thing 20 to 21 years in. Stop playing. Put some respect on the load management. Stop it. But when I look at Bronny, I do have to ask the question. This is what I've been trying to get to. Is Bronny really that hungry? Is he hungry to win? Because when everything is handed to you, you get the keys to the castle. Are you really that gritty? Do you really have that dog in you, as they would say? I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. He dropped 30. Now the 30 was on a UPS worker. I ain't going to hold you. Bro be working as a valet part-time and then playing in the G League on the weekends. Because they had to literally force Bronny to play away games. Like, once that media storm kind of popped out and was like, oh, he's only playing in LA, like he's only playing home games, I was like, what? And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, Bronny's never flown commercial. Like, he only flies private. I would assume, why would he not want to go play away games? That's more reps. That's more practice. That's how you get to see how you travel on the road. But then, hey, I have to take a step back. I don't want to be a hypocrite. If my dad was LeBron James, I might be moving how I want to move. I'm not going to hold you. And that's the thing. It's tough. How would I operate and how would I move? I'm not going to play armchair experts like some of you goofies online. I can't do it because you're not in Bronny's shoes. You have no idea what this young king is moving through. But you want to hate online. You wouldn't get 5 points.
Bro, you not hard. That's not your life.
You would be riding the pine if you were in the G League. Stop the madness. Like, even look at this reporter.
Only draft me if you really think I'm good enough and not for all these other reasons, obviously because of your dad, or you're just like, hey, whatever gets me there, I'll get there.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like...
Yo, what type of disrespectful ass question? Like, he's directly asking him, hey, do you think they're going to draft you strictly off nepotism and your last name? Or do you really feel like you're a good, like, how does someone answer this? Like, bruh, whoever this reporter is, you got to chill, brother. This is not cool. This is hate.
This is a serious business. And I don't feel like there would be like a thought of, I'm just drafting this kid just because of, I'm going to get his dad. Like, I don't think,
bro.
A GM would really allow.
That's how a lot of y'all goofies think online. When I be seeing the comments online, I'm like, oh, y'all think it's solely off the... Nah, a little bit of it, sure. But you still got to put in the work. You still got to put in the reps. Like, it's not that easy to get a bucket in the NBA. They're not just saying like, oh, this Bronny. If anything, they're probably going 10 times harder against Bronny so they don't look like a goofy themselves on the court.
So, yeah, I've never really... thought about like, I think I've put in the work and I'd get drafted because of the person, not only the player, but the person that I am.
Yo, that question was loaded with so much disrespect. You got to put some respect on Bronny's name. How are we not respecting Les Sperm? Come on now, like, bro just dropped 30, averaging 15 right now. We got to... Stop it. Bronny is still making bread. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Even though he kind of got demoted to the G League because he was on the roster, he played in the game with Bron. He had his first points in Cleveland. We all know he was getting busy. Bronny was getting buckets. But when I think about it, he has about $5.9 million in deals. He's signed by Nike, Beats by Dre, and PSD Boxers or something to that degree. With those 3 deals in itself, he's already cashing out, plus his NBA salary. So I'm thinking about, damn, when you really get handed the keys like that, when every door is opened, when you never have to struggle, when you never have to really get it out the mud, Do you have that dog in you? We gotta wait and see. The narratives are still being created, but Bronny is still writing his own story at the end of the day. So you have to give that man some grace and some credit, because a lot of y'all would have quit.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You sitting at home thumb dancing right now. You're at home thumb dancing about Bronny and nepotism while you could probably be in the gym or go handling up on your actual craft. But nah, you rather hate. It's just getting to a diabolical point where now the natural thing to do is hate. And I get it, because a lot of people don't like nepotism. A lot of people don't want to see more and more people essentially handshaking their way and using family ties to get into the door. Look around, people. That's the status quo. For me, I'm not gonna let one group or one individual eat off of that. I'm gonna eat off of that too. So if I turn out to be great in my craft and my son could come right behind me, we see it all the time. Look at Deion Sanders in Colorado. We see it every single day. Jadakiss and J1. It's a lot of people out here. Coyle Ray and Benzino. It's a lot of different things out here shaking and baking. Y'all better wake up. Look around. Use it to your advantage, because if not, essentially people are gonna use it on you and step on you. But I'm looking at this like a good thing, but I'm trying to see where can we really go from here? Where does this build? Michael Jordan didn't have no NIL deals. Kobe didn't have. Mamba mentality was not built off an NIL deal. The chosen one, the king, GOAT, did not build his legacy off any NIL deals. And that's the thing. When you compare it to the times of old, right now, these kids are eating, getting to that bag. You see Travis Hunter. We saw the LSU documentary about Angel Reese, Jaden the quarterback, the gymnast. Like, come on, we see what's happening in real time. So a lot of y'all, you might want to start setting your kids up for success. Because if it's already at the NCAA level, it's probably going to bleed into AAU in high school. So just get ready. Get your kids financially sound now. Because like I said, there's no reason why we shouldn't have members on the board of the NCAA or women on the board. Because we saw the Times article. We saw Caitlin Clark in her bag. There should be some more women in that board or GMs of those teams that are black women. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to see more of us in the doors. And how do we do that? Hey, we might have to do it through nepotism. So when you haters and peons out there start to hate, and I know it's not, you know, it's all jealousy. You rather be in you want to fly private, huh? I get it. You want to be in Bronny's spot. You didn't play at USC. You didn't get drafted in the NBA. It's cool. Your dad is not GOAT. You will never be on the shop. It's all right, brother. It's okay. You still have time to beat at your craft. It's okay. You can do it. You don't got to hate on other men to uplift your spirits. And that's what I'm saying here. I hope Bronny continues to drop 30. Go ahead and drop a 20 and 12 and I'll take it. Give these boys buckets. Get it out the bottom of the net. Because when Bron steps in and really gets in his bag, come on, bro, it's going to be different. Bronny getting off in the league as well as Bron kind of closing it out. Trust me, you can't write this script any better. But nah, y'all don't want to see greatness. Y'all want to see people fail and flop. Y'all live off that. Y'all live off somebody just failing, bro. Y'all are sick. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Does Bronny still have time to write his own story? He's only 20. I digress. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we up.